In archery, one of the key elements to archery is actually shooting your arrow on your bow. And that I will demonstrate very quickly. So you grab your arrow, make sure not to go down to the feathering or up towards the tip. Grab it towards the center of the shaft of the arrow. Then you bring it in, put it through this section, which is typically used to hold the arrow. Bring it forward and knock this side back on the nock area of the bowstring with the white part facing upwards, as that is essentially your control. Then you take your wrist attachment and you knock it through this little loop area right here. Then you go through typical drawing, hold it down. Do not go up, as that can lead to a misfire. Make sure all your fingers are behind the trigger right here. Do 1 or 2 testing to make sure that the arrow is locked in. Then you bring it up, draw back. Those two do not always have to be separate. If you're experienced enough, you can do it in one single motion. Then you make sure your pointer finger on your dominant hand is knocked behind your ear with your nose on the bowstring. Then whichever pin on the bow you use, you put that on your mark, aka wherever you want to hit. You make sure you're lined up. Then you bring your finger forward and fire. Then once you're finished, you bring your bow back down, and if you're going to fire another arrow, you go through the same procedure. If not, you make sure the range or whatever arrow you're using is clear. You put down your bow and you go and retrieve your arrow.